money, make money, then you take money, take money, take money. What up, though?
Back again.
For another one.
This is getting kind of regular, huh?
Yeah, it's always something going on. So we're gonna give you that news you can use, It's always.
Absolutely. Get started by saying this is not financial advice. This is just an insight into our lives and our crypto journey.
Facts.
So I'm moving a little bit slower because I'm seeing if we can let some people trickle in, see if we can get anybody in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and share out the link on Twitter and see if anybody wants to join us, talk about the Zen. We got a new drop today, new exciting news going on.
Oh, actually. Serial bit preoccupied here at the moment. I'm trying to get mine together.
Somebody is minting. Oh, and he left me, guys. It's all right. I got somebody in the back room that can help me out in the meantime. Hey, Crypto Mini, how's it going?
Great. It's going a little bit slower because of my internet. I'm trying to fix it, but going good.
I see you got a little bit of a delay, but check it out. It's Taco Tuesday. And you know how I know it's Taco Tuesday?
Because I made tacos.
Yes, because you made tacos. What you like on your taco?
A little bit of everything.
Give me the spread. What? Fill it up for me.
Sour cream. There's taco sauce. Maybe sometimes avocado. I might try it. Got your cheese. Got your jalapenos. Anything you can find that looks appetizing.
You like the big taco wheel, huh? You like to fill up the taco wheel with all the ingredients and just go ham, unlike your brother and your sister who pretty much like a cheese taco. Man, your internet is really bad, kiddo. So I have to kick you off, especially since I see dad's back.
We're all having internet issues in this house.
Yeah. So, anyways, Zen is what the people are talking about again today, and that's because we went from launch 3 days ago on Ethereum, where gas fees to create 1 mint cost you about between $5 and $7, depending on the way that you chose. Whereas here on BNB, I think that this is more of a idea of what it will be like when Post Chain launches, right? Like the cheap gas fees, a lot of transactions happening. Like you can see here that we're 2 hours in to this launch, and there are already 934,000 wallets, and I probably even haven't refreshed, so it's probably getting even closer to the million. Yes, look at that. 985,000 wallets created already in 3 hours. Whereas over on Ethereum, and I can switch. We're like 3 days in, and I don't want to get the number wrong, but I think we're just somewhere around 600,000. 669,000. So getting close to 700,000, but that just shows you 3 days of staking and still in this 9.4% range. Whereas over on BSC, they're going to be under the 9% in a couple hours.
Yeah, more than likely.
So that's it. I feel like that's exactly how it's going to go on Pulse Chain.
Yeah, maybe. It's right now it's nothing going on, so people are excited about new projects, but yeah, you have to actually use the network token to acquire this Zen, and I see a lot of people that think Zen may have more upside than Ethereum, so you're willing to trade that Ethereum for Zen. BSC likewise, there's more upside, but
Right.
Zen and Pulse Chain are both new tokens, so I don't know if I want to trade my Pulse for Zen. So maybe a little bit different dynamic there, but still, it's everybody. You can see everyone who was kind of curious about the game, kind of saw how it played out. So now they're on BSC excited. You get a chance to play a different strategy, like with gas being a different factor. So we'll see.
Yeah, I think you're definitely clogging up our network. I think the minting is definitely taking a toll. Wow, 9.1% already, 3 hours in.
Yeah, buddy. Lots of minting is going on. Clickety clickety.
So are you doing or do you want to talk about your strategy at all? Because I know you're doing some minting.
Yeah, I made some wallets to just be in the game. When the other chain launched on Ethereum, the gas fees just made it negligible, so you're kind of forced to play that long-term game. I couldn't do nearly as many wallets as I wanted to, so I kind of just just to have some skin in the game. Here, that same investment allowed me to do way more wallets over here on BSC, so I can kind of play around a little bit more. And yeah, now it's kind of it's different. This time it's kind of a race against all these new wallets and trying to get position before all the influx of new wallets coming in. So you see the influx in the numbers and how exponentially fast it's rising. So it's a different game.
Yeah.
Am I clocking? Am I stop? Oh.
No, you're good. I'm just looking at these numbers. Like, I'm pretty sure if I refresh, we're probably already over 1 million. And what I thought was interesting when I listened, yep, there it is. First million in 3 hours. When I think about what Jack was saying about, and I just lost my train of thought once I refreshed and saw that million. But trying to see if I can get back on track. Yeah, kind of lost that one. So yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot to talk about when it comes to Zen. It's either something that are in it to play the long game. I mean, yeah, you could take a chance on those 1 day stakes. I see people saying, they saw what happened with the Ethereum launch, the 1 day stakes. If you were early, then you could flip that right back in to Ethereum and then relaunch some more ones still being in that 9% range, and having some extra Ethereum on top of it. This one is just much different, right? Like if you don't set them out long, then you're probably not going to benefit off of the 9%, because by the time you unstake tomorrow, and then even if there is some profit to be made, to turn it into BNB to have more of a budget, the rate is going to be much lower by then.
Yeah. It's it's to me, that's why I use the strategy. It's no wrong way to play it. If you don't participate at all, you don't lose really. It's because you're not the stress in that new learning curve. If you do play it early and it's a cash grab, and or there are people who are just looking for profit. So any net positive is a gain. So if you're willing to play the long game, I feel like it will gain adoption. And no matter what you spend, as long as you have the right time frame horizon, you should be happy with whatever you invested. So it's just so many ways, just like Hex. It's got that's what the incentives are there for. The incentives are built in for whatever behavior you want. You're rewarded that way.
Yeah. So I'm also interested. I mean, like, it's new, it's shiny. I like to learn about things. Being that we are so deep into the crypto space, always on Twitter, always watching different streamers and different things like that. If I am going to pay attention to it, I'd rather pay attention to it early to see if I have, interest in the project, than to wait until, just because, I believe in Hex so much, to be closed-minded to say that I'm not going to, consider and look into other projects. And so that's kind of how I feel about most of the projects that come out that have either a founder that I respect or a team behind it, that I have some belief in. I like the way that they operate in the crypto space, and I kind of give that project a look. So I've also been looking at the Texan token a lot lately. I mean, I've been looking at Texan token since they first started their sacrifice phase or donation phase. Let me get that correct. Just because, I mean, we can't act like, it wasn't inspired by Hex. It definitely has a lot of the tokenomics as far as locking it, staking it. It goes 22 years as opposed to 15 years. And then it has this mechanism called scraping, where instead of emergency in staking, and completely losing your interest, maybe even some of your principal, instead you're scraping the interest. You're restarting your date, as far as like your percentage of accumulation. But at least you're not like burning your principal, or anything like that. And so because of that, there's no emergency in stake fee. So it's not like that's going back to the lockers or stakers. All of that interest, from my understanding, comes from the 97% that is locked from the beginning. The contract locks 97% of the total supply, and then it as soon as it's launched, Rags, and then we're saying that the keys, those admin keys, are burned, so it's just essentially gone forever.
Burning money, hate it.
Well, but that's where the interest comes from. So that's how the smart contract has, that's where it's taking it from. It's just they're burning the keys so that no one person or can gain access, to it and rug the project.
Yeah, that's that's what's so great about Hex is it sparks. You see what's possible, and now people can, like you said, build on top of that. Take out the nuances, like you said, giving people access to their capital. That's kind of what Maxi does. Gives you the same access to the rewards, but some flexibility. So yeah, this it's a crazy time to be alive. Just even to be in this space and seeing what's possible, like non-profit. Locking up money, giving away free. Tall bunkers. And yeah, Texas token. Me being from Texas, you know, Texan token. I've always been interested. Uh, you know, I feel I got the mindset that this is the bear. Once we kind of when we get our bearings straight, every token that you want will be available. And so yeah, I'm more of a wanting to buy these things off the market, kind of let them find the market, find a price, and then decide, you know, where I want to diversify if I want to. But yeah, 100,001, you can't beat it.
Yeah, and that was something that I was gonna bring up because I think that's what made me put my FOMO pants on a little bit, and throw a little bit more into the ring just because now their distribution for those donators or loyalty points is now 100,000 to one USDC, as opposed to the 10,000 that they initially announced. So I was like, okay, it might be a little worth it just to, throw a little bit more in there.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot of capital locked into the success of post chain right now. But I mean, I got to say, in for a penny, in for a pound. You know, if you already waiting, why not make it a little sweeter? You know, for when it does come. So
Yeah. So it's only 4 days left. Um, you know, make your own financial decisions, but if you are thinking about, Texan token, then 4 days. And I like the team. I love what Rags and Hexray Vision are doing. That is a model that I believe in. When the guys went on the road tour,
getting out,
to
shaking hands, kissing babies.
shaking hands and actually teaching people, talking with people, being available, because crypto, a lot of it is just like people not wanting to stop what they're doing to complete the learning curve, right? So when they have somebody there in the physical that's willing to, show them these very easy steps, right? Like, figure out what central exchange you're going to use because you need a fiat on ramp unless you got some peer-to-peer opportunities. After you found your centralized exchange, probably going to have to KYC, give them your
I mean, and somebody that you just feel like you can trust. You know, it's just all you hear about crypto is scammy, spammy, and you know, it's good to have somebody. I don't know. I don't want to just assume that they're, but I get a good feeling when I see Crypto Heartbeat and Rags, and you know, that's a good face for crypto as far as being out in the public and you know, good ambassadors.
yes. Yep. So that is, I mean, that's kind of where I am with all the tokens, though, that I like the most. For some people, it's all about the tokenomics. They don't care if the team is doxxed or whatnot. I mean, I am involved in a project where the founder is not doxxed in BNB pod and post pod, but I understand his reasoning behind it. That's a more taboo industry, as far as gambling, especially in his country where, gambling is not even legal. Furthermore, like decentralized
Okay.
internet gambling. So, all that makes sense to me. But some of these local projects, especially a project like Texan, where it is partnered with a nonprofit, where those people have a bit of a responsibility. When people donate to a nonprofit, they expect that those donations are going to serve their purpose, right? The reason it is that they're giving that money. So that puts them kind of. I mean, it's crypto. Once you give away your money, it's no expectations. But you're always gonna have questions and people like, what'd you get me in and all this kind of stuff. So I appreciate the team behind the Texan.
Yeah, and like I like the fact that you know I mean with the Texan token, I was still talking about thinking of postpod. Um, like you said, that is a kind of a shady industry, but it's the joke that I'm in it for the tech, you know. But all of these projects, they are kind of, technological advances. You talk about bringing in nonprofits and endowments, into crypto securely, and gambling decentralized. It is just, I don't know, it's like science that's going on, and it's profitable. Just like Richard Hart talks about how longevity tech can be profitable as well as helpful. Yeah, it's money in science. So,
Yeah.
what a time to be alive.
So while you were having your connection issues, I had a little friend pop up on camera, and I see she's back, so I'm gonna bring her back and get some of her thoughts. What's going on, Crypto Minnie?
It
You got a
is
little better
going better than it was.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear better. So we're stepping up. We're elevating.
If you guys haven't checked it out, me and Chrissy did a little on-stream work earlier this week. It posted today at 11:11 on my channel. We did some kid crypto where we went over some quick maths, and yeah, she's got a little screen time already. So welcome to the show, sweetie. What's up, Chef?
Big shout out.
I'm excited to be here.
Excited to be home, talking to your parents.
Yes, I am.
I was gonna say big shout out to Kareem the Dream, Your Magic, for introducing that lovely new phrase into our household, quick maths.
Quick maths. We got to get the quick maths in. And it's I don't know, it's funny how I started really heavy handed with the crypto, like you need to learn this, but how Chrissy's kind of gravitated to this space, even it makes everything a little more interesting, a little more fun. And we didn't twist her arm like get on this screen with us. She's like, no, I want to be a part of this. So it's beautiful.
Yeah. Chrissy, what's some of your favorite cryptos?
There's Hex and more, and there's a lot of other ones. There's so many. I like Zen. Zen is a good one. It's free, so.
Which one has the best chart? We do a thing called chart sharks, or baby chart sharks, where we kind of intro to technical analysis.
What do you like about Hex? I know that's the one you've probably known about the longest. I think we lost her, Dad.
She looks happy though.
She does look happy.
I am.
All right, kiddo. I'm gonna have to let you go.
It froze. Okay.
Signal is so jacked up.
Most definitely.
Good night.
Definitely froze.
Yeah, I love that she wants to be a part of this with us. So, like, she definitely is like, "Oh, you guys are streaming again? Can I get on?"
And her first question is always, "How was the stream?" And she, and I don't know, little Kevin, he kind of peeks in and he's listening. I don't know if he's waiting till you have free reign of the house, but he kind of tunes in and he listens more than I would expect him to as well. So
yeah. So I put on the topic for tonight, talking a little bit more about like family future planning. What are like some of the things that we've done that we've incorporated into our strategy, our portfolio, in order to better prepare them for their crypto future. Yeah. So I thought we could share a little bit. I don't know that we've ever, we talk about it on other streams and, whenever it comes up. But no place like the present, and how we first, I don't know if you want to share the story of how we first like got the kids involved and like created like a plan to engage them more in crypto.
Yeah. Yeah, we started the crypto family challenge. I did want them involved in just kind of getting their feet wet and finding out what this crypto is about. So you came up with the idea of them actually really adamant about them having their own wallets and putting their hands on it. I had already planned on putting money aside for them and making them portfolios, but when Ledger came out with the different color wallets, that's kind of when we decided, yeah, let's make this a whole, give everybody their, a team thing. So yeah, them getting into it, and I wanted them to know that there's more than just what they see on TV or may hear about. We talked about ETH, and they heard about it, but there were so many new coins. This is before we were head first in the hex, so I wanted them to see, just open their eyes to the variety, and strangely enough, that was right around the Doge craze when that stuff was going on. So yeah, just letting them know that this crypto thing is real and it could be, something crazy, but we really got into them staking and them seeing those ladders and making a decision on what to do with the end stakes and planning for birthdays and graduation dates. So I kind of think that's where our focus is, stake laddering, hex ladders.
Yeah, I know. And it was easier to think about creating ladders for them than it was to think about creating a ladder for myself. Because for me, I don't really think about times where I'll need money, right? Like we've always had very traditional jobs where, pay was pretty regular. Didn't really think about like, okay, what would be best? A birthday steak, an annual steak, biannually, but for the kids, that their birthdays are super important. You're always going to be doing something, especially more years out, like that 16th. Look at what we did for the oldest on her 16th birthday, and then 18 when you're trying to kick them out, and then 21 when they're in college, living on their own and still spending all your money.
Yeah.
So for me, I was like, okay, yeah, that gives a nice structure of how to create them a ladder. So I hit those dates first, and then from there, I kept going to get to that 15-year point, so that once their first 15-year one, ends, like it just can keep going, like, or once every stake ends, they can just add it to the end of the ladder.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm more generational thinking. And so my hope was that they, once, yeah, you got these stakes and they're ending and coming out, but for them themselves to have that wherewithal to say, I want to invest all my extra capital into keeping this growing and putting my money away into the future, and growing it bigger than, if you not rely on what you've done, but now this is a tool that I can use to maybe pass you guys, or like you said, get into this space and learn more, and find the the next thing or what's on the horizon and how to get that advantage.
True that. I actually want to pull up and look and see if we can find some more information, because I know that we talked about it before, but I haven't spent any time. But still, every day something else comes up, and you end up pushing it off so much, knowing it, and that's not something that I want to forget about. Is the is it on the Not Nintendo page?
Oh, the Pokegons.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So yeah, anything you want to share while I'm looking that up?
No, it's making me a sad panda looking at all the red and blood in the streets. I got the hex chart drew up right here, and yeah, it's looking the best to me because it's still got some sideways action, not as bloody as the BTC chart. Oh, Post Doge is looking really good. It's you want to pull me up? Am I in there?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Nope, I don't
Not
see
even available. 1 second, my dear. Present. And action. So yeah, this is a Post Doge, man. Came up. Like you see, this is where I was kind of like, yeah, it's kind of crawling up. It's not breaking below. And yeah, this is a new I guess it's a new floor here, right at $5, 525. And it looks like it's kind of had a retest. So we could see a violent move to the top side. If you want me to measure it up, let's make a guess on stream to see where I think it's gonna go. And we can pat our backs and say good job. Maybe. Yeah, it's looking at 870, man, from 530. So yeah, not bad, not looking bad. And everything else is I don't see anything else that's kind of got the same. Hex is looking like it's in a like ready to break out. It's kind of got this. I got my come on, man, show 'em what we got. I draw those triangles where it's kind of squeezing out. So looks like Hex is ready to make a move soon. Just trust me. Where we at though? Where they at though? So this is what I call my chart art, marking up a chart, acting smart. So yeah, we got two possibilities here. Either we come back down and test these lower ranges. I don't think we'll see any of these last two red dots. That's like super optimistic, but maybe test the 2 cent level. But yeah, bullish scenario, we get from under the blue line, the moving average, and get out of this triangle or this downward slope and start moving the other way. And I think you can see this yellow way. So at least I don't see straight down in the cards. I don't see that 1 cent Hex. Everybody's so wiping their fingers for 1.5 cents, 2 cents. I think if we do, it's like a second, like a flash. And but yeah, other than that, everything else is kind of looking pretty grim. More, man. If you don't have more, you might want to go and pick up some more. More had another dip today. Where is she at? More down to 57. I remember when I was drawing it up, I said 62 cent was the floor that I saw, but 50 cent is kind of, I think, a psychological level. I think people just psychologically would love to get some more at 50 cent. Being at $1 so long, it's just that half off mentality that people have. Yeah, broke under the same downward slope though. It's not this is kind of natural price action. It just doesn't have a lot of buying support, but it's still holding that same downward slope. So yeah, man, we'll see. But buy some more. Not a bad. I mean, I'm bullish under this line here, but what do I know? I'm just a guy out here, rec play up trying to get some cheese.
So I found what I was looking for.
Not
Pokemon.
Nintendo.
Oh, so this is the OpenSea page with the NFTs. So I'm gonna have to bring the kids over here to check out which kind they like. Price 0.03 ETH. How much is that about? I would have to go to like Uniswap or something and do a little calculation. Do you know?
1/100th of 1,000. Yeah, that's $30 maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe more. ETH is over 1,000, so maybe like $40.
Yeah. So the more it's like either 0.03, 0.035, 0.04. So not some a little bit more going
I
up.
don't know. Don't quote me on that. Where's where's Uniswap?
Right. Just load so slow. So let's see. Okay, give me a break. I get it. I've been, as you can see, I've been on BSC a bit today. Just checking out the Zen. So let's see. We'll make this USDC so that we can get a price. So yeah, 0.03 ETH is about 40 bucks. Gas fees, you can look about spending about 50 bucks if you want to get into the Polygon NFT. But I believe, and I'm gonna do a little bit more research as far as how it works. But I believe once you get the NFT, then you get access to the course, and that's really what I want for the kids, is to be able to go through a course from beginning to more advanced topics in cryptocurrency. Ooh, it's like a game. That scared me. Ah. So yeah. You real quiet over there today. You what on?
Chilling on it. Clickety clickety.
Yeah, so that's probably the next thing on my list of things to do, is to have the kids pick out a Polygon NFT. I mean, I want them exposed to all the different projects that I'm exposed to that I believe have long-term potential. So of course, just like my beliefs, they're kind of going along with the same thing. They have a higher percentage of value stored in hex, right? They're long-term staking, ladder staking. Then we're also looking at projects like they have some postage because they got to free claim it. They have some Hedron because they got to free claim. They're staking their Hedron so that they can create ICOSA. Um, they all have some more. One thing that I really was liking what the More founder, what Travon was doing, was giving out more tokens for your involvement in the community and your willingness to either buy more tokens, to not sell more tokens, or to post about more. Um, so, even the kids got involved. Chrissy made her a Twitter page, and got involved with that
And
movement.
making memes.
Making memes, and just, trying to be a part of a community. I love Morka. He's my favorite meme.
Yeah, they I mean, if you're gonna be on the internet on the computer anyway, getting used to it being stuck at home, they've seen this computer money is real, so it's more willing to, get involved in it and take part,
Yep. So in the future, we plan on bringing on some more guests, to talk about all the different topics that we, bring up. BNB Pod. is, of course, it's already launched as far as sending everybody their tokens, right? If you sacrifice for Postpod, then that one sacrifice was good for 5 different chains. And so the first chain that they launched on was BSC. So you already, if you sacrifice for that, you already got those tokens, but the games haven't opened up yet. So like 63% of the supply has been locked to say they're staking it, but you haven't started receiving any payouts yet, any rewards because the games aren't open yet. And the games are supposed to open, I think, in peace.
No, did she freeze? Oh, trying to think. 6 days.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, got some exposure there. I like, money printers, anything that has staking or offers some type of incentive to hold, because that's my plan, is to hold for as long as I can hold.
Yeah. Yeah. Catch them all.
Man, you are really bringing the alpha. Anyways, so we signing out tonight, hun?
Yeah, man, ain't too much bear market shit. You know. Yeah.
Let me see if this if you haven't heard about it yet, check out hexcruise.com. Next April, we are going on a cruise to, every once in a while you just gotta enjoy life and do something cool. So we're going, leaving out of Fort Lauderdale, 4-day cruise on a Royal Caribbean ship. Has 2 different stops over in the Caribbean, one in Nassau, Bahamas, one at, what is it called? Perfect Day at Coco Cay. It's like a private island that's owned by the cruise line. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing private island looks like. And then we got the Hexie Awards that we went through the other night. Those presentations will be aboard the Hex Cruise. So, yeah.
Hex Cruise.
You're you are cool tonight, sir. All right, guys. I think Black Casey Crypto is minting. We'll see you guys later. Oh, you know what? I was gonna do that before we go.
What's that?
Yeah, I wanted to. This is like my favorite song, and it does not get nearly the plays that I think that it should. This is like for real one of my faves.
Yeah. Get it, see me on top, and they get mad because they can't stop. Oh, so that splash. Matter because they can't stop me.
Yeah, I see them trying to watch me and they trying to copy and it's looking sloppy. Yeah, we about to get it poppin', talking non-stop. Can I get a copy? Yeah, they see me on top and they get mad cause they can't top me. Got me running up the skull when it even matter cause they can't stop me. Yeah, I see them trying to watch me and they trying to copy and it's looking sloppy. Yeah, we about to get it poppin', talking non-stop. Can I get a copy? Yeah, we about to get a copy, about to get a copy. Can I get a copy? Yeah, we about to get a copy, about to get a copy. Can I get a copy? Yeah, we about to get a copy, about to get a copy. Can I get a copy? Yeah, we about to get a copy, about to get a copy. Can I get a copy? Why you worried about me, homie? Got your mind on me. Need to get up on your hustle, cause your grind don't eat. Got some hicks on eat, but they taxing with the fees. So we fork the Merkle tree, that'll do that Urkel Steve. Pack up and leave, invite everybody to come to the party. Don't bring nothing but your body to the party, baby, we about to party. Yeah, they tripping with the gas, I just wanna swap it, but they don't 40. Oh yeah, they see us coming, but trying to take 2-4, told her, now we only getting started. Tell him, bro, look at the choice. No Richard Hardest, he gonna go to hardest. Yeah, he on it like he want it like he hungry, like a starving artist. Yeah, you got to make a wallet, know he on the take, you know he not a novice. Haters left him all in silence, came to the chat just to get demolished. Came and got a lot of knowledge, all it was a little props. Told him Hex was a one, got your boy really looking like a... I'm a master of the arts and the economics, but without the college. Yeah, they see me on top and they get mad cause they can't top me. Got me running up the skull when it even matter cause they can't stop me. Yeah, I see them trying to watch me and they trying to copy and it's looking sloppy. Yeah, we about to get it poppin', talking non-stop. Can I get a copy? Yeah, they see me on top and they get mad cause they can't top me. Got me running up the skull when it even matter cause they can't stop me. Yeah, I see them trying to watch me and they trying to copy and it's looking sloppy. Yeah, we about to get it poppin', talking non-stop. Can I get a copy? Yeah, we about to get a copy. Can I get a copy? Yeah, we about to get a copy, about to get a copy. Can I get a copy? Yeah, we about to get a copy, about to get a copy. Can I get a copy? Yeah, we about to get a copy, about to get a copy. Can I get a copy?
Yes, definitely my favorite.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was my back when I had my post FOMO pants on. Had me excited.
All right, babe. Good night.
Take money, take money, take money, do you stake money? Stake money, do you make money? Make money, do you take money? Take money, take money, take money, take money, take